Hi everybody, Alex Deployer from Expert Forex, and I hope this video gives you lots of money-making Forex trading ideas. In this video, I'm going to be showing you examples of some double in a day trades done recently. Now, all these trades were done using the double in a day EA. Now, the double in a day EA, I must explain, is a trading tool. So in other words, it doesn't provide the entries or the exits to a trade. The trader has to provide those particular details. So it requires very advanced trading skills to use this particular tool, especially if you're trying to double your account in one trade. What the EA basically does is it will add to your position on a risk-free basis as the trade progresses, and then when the target is hit, you will have doubled the account. Now we'll see some examples of that later on, but as I said, you do need advanced trading skills. It is not recommended for traders who don't have a good success rate. So in other words, you have to be successful to use this tool. What the tool will do is make you more successful. You cannot use this tool to become successful. Very important. It's a trading tool. It is not an EA that you plug in and it will make you millions. Certainly nowhere close to that. Now, the trades that you see are not necessarily trades made by me, and the reasons for entry are may not be 100% correct or complete. There might be other reasons and methods used to make these particular trades. And the trades are provided to the owners of the double in a day EA as information and to give them some trading ideas. So let's move on. Now, just a reminder, there's considerable training for this particular EA. Although it assumes that you are already successful, there is an attempt made to get you to that level. And as you can see, there's a lot of trading on the website in terms of courses, videos, video courses, that type, and reviews of recent trades, articles. So there's a lot of information on the website for owners of this particular EA. On Udemy, there's also a course that you get free when you buy the EA, but you can also just go and do it on Udemy before you own the EA. And as you can see, there are almost 7,000 students that have completed this course, and almost 1,000 have given ratings which are pretty good. So this technique and this EA has been around for years. It's not a new one. Okay, so let's start looking at some of the trades that were made, and here's an example of how the EA works. You enter a trade either using a market or a pending order, and as the deal progresses, the EA will top the transaction up, and when it finally hits the target, you will have doubled your account. And here's an example of a pound transaction. And the way you enter is totally up to you. The EA doesn't require you to tell it. It only requires you to give the entry and the exit numbers, and it will manage the transaction from there on. Now, in this particular case, it looks like the trader could have used an RSI set at 4 and a trend line violation, very heavily supported by a divergent. Now, as we go through these trades, you'll see some common elements to them, and there might and also some unique elements, but the divergence on support or resistance seems to be a common theme for catching these particular trades. Now, there's many ways you can catch these trades using channel trading and a whole lot of support and resistance and a whole lot of other techniques. What we're looking at is recent trades. This was done on the 10th of September and how they played out. Now, this particular technique that I've just shown you is called the best Forex trading technique for very obvious reason, because it is the best. It provides really good breakouts on trading. If you need more information on that, go and watch this video. There's also been a nice big number of views on this particular video. I see I made it when I wasn't feeling all that great. All right, here's another trade that happened. Again, it's a retest of a breakout point, but it is supported by divergences that have occurred all along and a trend line violation that occurred over there somewhere. It was a retest of that particular breakout point. And again, entry, top up, top up, top up, and away we go. Right, so the next one, this one is a little bit more tricky. This was a bounce on a non-horizontal support and resistance level, but supported by a divergence. And that's why the entry actually happened right on the bounce. There's the entry, there's the top up, top up, top up, and away she went, and went nicely positive. Again, this is a recent, this is the 4th of September. Here's another one, again very similar. There's a confluence of support and resistance that encouraged this particular entry. Again, the divergence was there, the trend line violation was there, and away it went, and there the top ups and the cash in. Now this one's a little bit more tricky and it's a little bit more advanced. These red lines represent a very strong range of trading. It broke out of that range, and what it often does in those cases, it goes and retests. This was entered into on a retest. As you can see, there was probably an announcement that then pushed the price right into the target. This is the Aussie, very, very strong divergence. Again, supported by a bounce on support, and again, entry, top ups, and a doubling of the account. This one, again, very similar to the one we saw earlier, but a little bit later, because it wasn't a bounce on the support, but it was supported by a divergence. It was supported by a trend line violation with two really beautiful waves underneath, and the entry was made over there and went through and actually caught the announcement in the right direction and went through. Now just remember that when the top-ups happen, the transaction goes totally risk-free. In other words, if it comes back, if the price comes back, it will stop out the original trade, and any of the top-ups, any of the 3 top-ups comes back, it will stop them all out at break even. So you actually risk-free after the first top-up. Here's a list of some of the products that we have. Now, one of the things you need to see is that the double in a day EA is a Forex trading tool. It is not a set and forget EA. You only use it when you see a trade with high probability and you then activate it. It is not a set and forget EA, and I must stress, you have to be fairly experienced in order to spot those kind of trades to use this particular EA. Now, I've mentioned a whole lot of videos and website links and things like that in this video. A lot of people battle to find the links because you cannot put a clickable link in a video. But there are 3 ways that you can add clickable links. And in the description of the video, every video has a description. There it is. It has a show more. You click on the show more and oops, there you see all the clickable links, and there they are. You can see they're in blue. You can click them. The other way that you can use clickable links in the videos is when there's a little pop-up. You'll see a little irritating pop-up that happens on the top right hand side of your video, and the description tells you what to do. If you click on that description, you will be able to download that monitor. So have a look for those, and then at the end of videos there are normally a couple of suggested video follow-on videos for you to watch, and those you can just click on and you can go and watch them. Thanks for watching this video. If you've liked it, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe and click the bell. But most importantly, share this video. You can do this in many ways. Message your friends, send them emails, or share it on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, and those kind of places. So from me, Alex Aploy, cheerio.